Hey guys, welcome back to Isabella's Quick Recipes. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make two more types of danishes using puff pastry dough. These ones are even better than last week's video. I guess you could call this part 2, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so to start off with pastry number 1, we're going to be making, as they say in French, the pain à raisin, or here in the US, the Raisin Snail. I'm just going to heat up a small saute pan with 1 cup of milk. While that's heating up, I'm just going to mix together 2 egg yolks with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Once your milk is heated up, you're going to take a little bit of this hot milk and pour it into the eggs. This is called tempering the eggs. We want to slowly warm them up so that they don't scramble. Make sure the heat's on low and slowly add these tempered eggs back to the hot milk. This should thicken up rather quickly. Turn off the heat, mix in 1 tablespoon of butter, and here I have a teaspoon of some vanilla extract. This one has vanilla beans inside. Now that the pastry cream is done, you're going to put it through a sieve if you like. This part's optional. It'll catch any of the egg pieces that have been left over while it was heating up. And then you're going to put it in a bowl and put some saran wrap on top, just because as this cools, it forms like a skin on top, so you don't want to have that skin. And once the pastry cream cools, you go ahead and start the Raisin Snail. Now here I have some puff pastry. This comes frozen, if you guys didn't know. You're gonna leave it in the fridge overnight just so that it becomes more pliable and easier to work with. The puff pastry is a little bit small, so I'm gonna roll it out so it's just like an inch bigger on both sides. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna take this cool pastry cream. This stuff smells incredible. And plop it down onto the sheet. Spread it out evenly. How's everyone doing? Did any of you try last week's pastries? If you did, let me know in the comments down below. These raisins are a little steamy, as you could see, because I soaked them in some hot water to kind of rehydrate them and get them nice and plump and juicy. So I'm gonna spread an even layer out. Not too many, but not too little. These are organic raisins. If they're available, try to get them because they're more smaller and they have a more sweeter taste. Now that they're all laid out, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this up as I would a cinnamon roll. Make sure it's nice and tight. Once you get to the ends, go ahead and pinch it shut. The oven is preheating at 400 degrees. Okay, now that you have your nice long roll, we're gonna take a really sharp knife and I'm just gonna cut it like straight down. Take the cut side and face it up. We're gonna start from the end and roll this as you would a cinnamon roll. When you get the size you want, go ahead and give it a cut. That was pastry number 1. So for the next one, I'm gonna show you how to make an almond pastry or an almond roll. This one is always super impressive. It's the most popular at my work. So I'm gonna take the puff pastry and roll it out a little bigger as I did the first sheet. And for the filling of this one, you're just gonna need 1 egg, 1/2 cup of butter, and here I have some almond extract, almond flour, and a little sugar. Mix this all up. It's easier with your hands. Just form it into a paste. This is called almond cream. You can use this as the filling of a bear claw, or if you have some leftover croissants, you can slice them open and fill this inside. This works very well. This works really well on brioche bread. You slice it in nice thick slices, top it with some apricot jam, and then this with a lot of sliced almonds on top, and you bake it in the oven. There's so many things you could do with this almond cream. So now that you have this nice paste, I'm just gonna be adding a really thin layer. Make sure that it's touching all the corners of the puff pastry. It smells so good. And then we're gonna go ahead and roll it up again. As we did the first one, pretend like you're making a cinnamon roll. Pinching the edges as it finishes. And we're gonna take this and slice it all the way down the middle once more. This one's a little easier to cut because it doesn't have all those raisins inside. Take all the sliced part and face it up so you see all those beautiful layers. Continue making that cinnamon roll shape. You can make these as big or small as you want. This one's a little bigger, so I'm gonna take a piece and connect it with this guy. These don't have to be perfect. See how this one looks weird? They all look 3 different shapes. It's perfectly fine. Crack an egg with 2 teaspoons of milk or water. Brush these on all the pastries. It's gonna give it a really beautiful golden brown look, and it's also gonna help the almonds stick to these almond pastries. On the almond ones, I'm putting a hefty amount of sliced almonds. You're gonna bake these for around 17 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them so that you notice when they're turning golden brown. You could tell they're just about ready because they're golden brown and so puffy. So excited, they're ready. Wow, look at this, guys. These are wonderful. So we're gonna take some powdered sugar and we're gonna coat the almond ones with a hefty amount of powdered sugar. And for the raisin ones, I have here some apricot jam. I just put it in the microwave so it gets really kind of watery. We're gonna glaze these and it just looks so pretty. Look how beautiful these came out. Are they not so cute? I'm so excited because it's taste test time, my favorite part of the video. Wow, these are super delicate. You could like feel they're about to break at any second. Ooh. Oh my gosh. When I touch it, it drives me crazy because you could feel it's really delicate and light. Can you guys see the flakiness? I'm just like totally tearing this guy up. The almond paste on the inside. It's seriously the perfect pastry. 10 out of 10. It's not too sweet. It has nice earthiness from the almonds. Really buttery taste. Pastry number 2. These are so cute. I love them. Are these called Raisinets? No. Raisin Snails. These are super delicate. Okay, that pastry cream inside is very custardy, vanilla, milky taste with sweet raisins. Unbelievable. Wow guys, these pastries were just as good as any boulangerie I've ever been to. Now, if you guys enjoyed this recipe, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Which one was your favorite? And as usual, stay tuned for more quick and easy recipes, all of them always with a unique twist.